to see you. Okay, so today we are going to be enjoying this gorgeous releasing stretch. Both gentle stretching and dynamic stretching. And for you, really the choice, you can use it as a maintenance of flexibility, or you can use it to enhance your flexibility. And so whenever we have a stretch session, whether it's belly stretch or gentle and dynamic stretching, the best way to have your space is slightly warmer than usual. That's going to help your body just to move and facilitate that flow. So just bearing that in mind for future. The other thing that I just mentioned a moment ago to the others as they were arriving was that it makes sense for perhaps not this session if you're already set up, but for future sessions, if you can have your device that you're streaming this through in your line of sight, that really is going to help ensure that we're only stretching the areas we intend to. And one other thing to mention is that I believe Shaun's just let me know kindly that there is a facility for participants to enable HD video. It's beside the camera setting. You might want to do that in future. All right, so if you want to set yourself up with a gorgeous space, I'm going to mute everybody. You might want to have a cushion, a pillow, or maybe a rolled up blanket to hand, just in case you want to support yourself. So I'm muting everybody. You will be able to unmute yourself if you do need us for something in particular. I'm going to pop this on full screen and I'm going to pin my video to the front. Pin video. So I'm gradually working through and uploading our sessions, my video, my screen only, onto YouTube. So you'll be able to rewatch and re-enjoy everything that we're doing in class. So yeah, the YouTube channel, if you just go to YouTube and search for Little Egypt Studio, you can also search for specific classes, so belly jam, belly stretch, gentle and dynamic stretching, and enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna make my way over here to the mat. I'm gonna switch on some lovely music. So this one is a Mula mantra. I thought we would enjoy this today. It feels quite in flow with things. We're new moon energy, so it's a very restful, inward, reflective time. And we're going to be honoring with that in our stretching practice today. Let me turn this down ever so slightly. And so we're going to begin with some really nice breathing. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to raise our hands up overhead. You could gently bring some stretching through your fingertips, through your arms. Raise your shoulders up to your ears and then release them back down. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. And each time you slide your shoulder blades down your back, just be amazed by how low your shoulder blades can actually rest. Bend through your knees, and take a deep breath in. And we're going to lengthen through fingers, arms, shoulders. Raise the shoulders upwards, lengthen through your rib cage, your waist. And lengthen through your spine, crown of the head to the sky, tailbone to the ground. And then gently release that. Bring your shoulder blades down your back. Return your hands all of the way around. Let's do that one more time, bending through the knees. Sit back into that movement. Nice straight back, lifting upwards. Breathing in your own time as works best for you. We're going to raise our fingertips upwards, our arms. Lift your shoulders upwards, lengthen through your back, waist and belly. Tailbone to the ground, crown of the head to the sky. Feel your connection with the ground. Spread out through your toes. You could gently grip on slightly if you want to as we release the shoulders down, release, slide the shoulder blades down and be amazed. And bring this opening sensation, bring your hands backwards behind you slightly here. And really begin to open through the chest. We're gonna now do that a little bit faster. Breathing in and breathing out. So everything that we're doing, I'm providing a guide. And it's up to you to adjust things As works best for you, you can make the movements small and make them bigger from there, once you know how they feel. One more time. Good. Bring it into center here. And just let your arms release. We're going to just gently swing. We're going to twist your waist. You can allow your arms to just release, your hands to flop down by your sides. I always find this movement is so childlike and innocent. It's so lovely. I don't know about you, but I remember doing this a lot as a kid. Whee! And why don't we do it so much as adults? I'm not sure. But let's do this more. It feels good. Maybe you can feel that momentum as your arms swing out to the side. And you're lengthening through your waist on one side, then through the other. You can gradually bring that back into center, into stillness. And we're going to take this dynamic stretch here. Bring your hands out to the side. This is to help you to balance. You're going to shift your weight over onto one leg. So let's say maybe onto your left, bend through your knee. We're going to do this dynamic stretch here to really help mobilize through your hip socket, to start to warm up through your legs. And it's also beautiful for just working deeper into balance now. And coming into center. Bring your hands down by your side. Roll the shoulders forwards and up. Bring them back. Slide the shoulder blades together and slide them down your back. And be amazed by how low your shoulders and your shoulder blades can sit. And with that, you might feel the urge to rotate through your forearm and bring your palms of your hands forwards. Feel that open expansiveness through your chest. And we're going to work deeper through there in a moment. Let's take your weight over onto the right side. Bend through that knee. Bring your hands up to the side to help you to balance. And we're going to swing that leg in front and out to the side. Front and out to the side. And you'll know just how high, how big a movement you want to make that. So you're swinging your leg, it's kind of on a diagonal almost. Comes in front of the other leg and out to the side. And really feel that opening up and warming through hip flexors there as you stretch them out in this dynamic stretch. And then we're going to place that foot back down onto the ground. Coming down into stillness. Deep breath in. Breathing in. And this time we're going to bring one hand, you place it over your head, the other one around here, around your belly. We're going to shift our weight onto our left. Lift through this foot if that feels good for you and cross it over. You can also do this stretch literally just resting your foot there. So what we're going to do is move into this gorgeous side bend. So you're going to use both legs to help stabilize you. You're going to lengthen all the way through the full length of your side, through external obliques, receiving that gorgeous releasing and lengthening stretch. Keep your hips in neutral, and that's going to help you to target that release through the waist. Make sure you don't collapse into it. Keep that arm and elbow back and open through your chest there. You can sink deeper into there as you exhale if that feels good for you. And gently releasing through there, coming in to center. We can unwind and take that to the other side. Shift your weight, bend through your knee. Keep the hips in neutral. Use your pelvic floor muscles and relax your back. Bring the hands around to the other side. This creates a beautiful shape at the same time. We can gently come to the other side as you lengthen all the way through, gradually moving into that stretch. So allowing the expression of each stretch to gradually unfold. Deep breath in, bring that back, open it right out. And as you breathe out, feel into any extra pockets of space that open up for you. You can gently move into those. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gently unwinding back into center. Bringing your feet back parallel. This one here, really gorgeous compound stretch. So stretching lots of different parts of the body at once. Let's take the feet about shoulder width apart. You can walk your feet outwards. Spread out through your toes and just gently press your toes into the ground. There's a very subtle grip with your feet. It's very tiny, but it is there, and it helps to control the rest of your body as you move into stretch and maintain it. We're going to raise our hands up high, lift, and we're going to pivot here through your hips to bring the crown of your head down to the ground, and your tailbone is coming upwards. Take your time, bend through your knees if you feel to. You can take a really big, deep bend through your knees. And bringing the crown of the head to the floor and the tailbone up towards the sky. If you feel to here, you can walk your hands forwards and extend through the back of your legs some of the way, if that feels right for you today. Take it to where it feels right for you today, and it will be different on every occasion. And of course, being that new moon energy, that does have an impact on our body. Relax through your neck. Allow your neck just to hang and release, relaxing neck muscles. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we can gradually begin to walk our way back forwards in towards our feet. And in at center here, still with that bend through knees, we can walk our hands round towards one side, lengthen through. Keep your hips facing forwards as you do this. It's going to allow you to deepen through that waist bend. And also we're releasing through the spine. Relax your neck. Releasing through muscles, legs, and your glutes, and all the way up to rhomboids underneath your shoulder. Deep breath here. As we breathe out, let's gradually return through center. Enjoy all of that extra nourishment, nutrients to your brain. Let's bring that out to the other side as you keep your hips facing forwards. And you can maintain that bend through your knees, relax through your neck. Breathing into that stretch. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, gradually coming back into center. And in its center, we can gradually begin to return one vertebrae at a time, coming upwards, unwinding as you go through your low back, through your mid back, upper back returns. Take your time, your neck and your head. And here we're going to walk our feet out a bit further. Nice wide stance. And then we're going to turn our toes in towards us. So your heels are out and your toes are inwards, pointing into this nice V shape. From here, we're going to do that forward fold again through your hips with a straight flat back. And this time we're going to come down real steady. Nice straight back as you come down. You can bring your hands towards the ground. or you can keep your hands on your hips. Now, if at any time you feel too much tension through the back of your legs or through your small of your back, you can very gradually bring yourself back to standing position in the way that we did before. And here, this time, we can extend through the legs, keep the legs extended. You're going to feel this deep release through hamstrings, all the way through the back of legs and up towards your glutes and your hips. If you feel able to and you want to, you can gradually begin to bring your hands back. Bring them back towards your feet. As you bring your tailbone higher to the sky, crown of the head lower to the ground. Lengthen through there. And we're holding these stretches long enough to positively influence our flexibility. Take a deep breath here, relaxing your neck, of course. And as you breathe out, you can very gradually bring the hands back outwards in front. You could return the hands to your hips. Use your glutes gently and use the muscles of your legs as well as you come upwards through the small of the back, up through mid-back, to upper back, your neck, and your head. And gradually you can bring your heel back inwards. This time from here, we're going to bring the feet about the same width, or you could take a deeper stance if that works for you. This back leg, we're going to align the toes, so you're going to face the same direction perhaps as your mat. So you're going to have one foot towards in front of you, and the other one towards the back. You're going to press your heel down into the ground, and in that front leg, you're going to pick up a lunge. You're going to keep the knee behind the toe. Bring your hips into neutral here. Face them the same direction as those toes. Use your pelvic floor muscles to bring the hips in neutral. Relax through your back. This is going to be a deep releasing stretch for your calf muscles at the bottom of your leg, but also opening deeper through your hip flexor in at the front of that thigh and up top there. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands out towards the side. You can gently lift that heel upwards and step forwards to meet the other foot. Good, lovely. I'm going to turn. You can face the same way if you want to. We're going to just switch to the other side. So bring one foot out in front and one behind, and it's quite a nice big distance between. You'll find where's right for you. You can bring your hands out to help you to balance. This front leg with the toes in alignment, the front leg, you're going to pick up about a 90-degree angle through there. Press your heel into the ground as you extend through that back leg. Hips come into neutral in alignment with the toes. Use pelvic floor muscles, that hammock-shaped set of muscles all the way around from your bum up towards your belly button. Relax through your back. Keep the back long and lengthened. Lean through there. So we're picking up that stretch, a deep release through calf muscles. The calf muscles known as your second heart. They help to pump blood around your system, returning blood to the heart and helping your body to release toxins and make the best use of all of your nutrients, working most effectively and efficiently. So it makes sense to really give those muscles all of that love and respect. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to just gently lift that heel, and you're going to step up to meet the other foot. Bring your hands down by your side. Take a moment to find your inner stillness, and then we're going to descend down towards the mat. So we're going to come down onto our back. Take your time as you do that. If you'd like to, you can join me in rolling down a release for each individual vertebrae. If this isn't for you, you can join us directly on the mat. If you'd like to try, if you have any discomfort with this, just stop and just join us on the mat in the way that works for you. Bringing your hands on diagonal, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to roll through the hips to tuck your tailbone under, and then we're going to, using our feet to stabilize us and our legs, they're about shoulder width apart. You're going to roll down and come down one vertebrae at a time. Coming down, use your abs, coming down through low back, coming down through mid back to upper back, your shoulders, your neck and your head. Bring your hands down by your side. Relax through the muscles of your legs. You can bring your legs out in front. Take a moment to enjoy a good quality breath. We can walk our fingers down to our toes and allow the shoulder blades to descend. Be amazed by how low your shoulder blades can rest. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to raise our knees up towards our chest. Bringing knees towards our chest. You can grip on your hands around your legs. You're going to press those muscles in towards you. You can rock back and forth if you like, side to side or around in a circle if that feels nice for you. Releasing through the muscles of back. This is also gently nourishing for your kidneys. Oh, doesn't that feel good? And gently we're going to slide one foot away, maybe say your right foot, and then allow that to meet with the mat. Bring the right toes in towards you. We're going to activate through that lengthened leg. You can raise that leg an inch or two off of the ground if that feels accessible to you. And then still bringing the other knee in towards your chest. You can gently circle that round if you like. Circle one direction, perhaps circle the other way. And then we're going to return that extended leg to the mat and just relax through there, but still bring your toes towards you. Here, we're going to bring this raised knee out towards the side. So you can either leave your hip on the ground or you can lift your hip up and allow the hip to rotate towards the other side. So you're going to form about 90 degrees through that knee as you place it down towards the ground on the other side of you. Your left hand, you could bring in a T shape out to the side, and you can bring your gaze across to that side as well. Enjoying that lovely release. You can relax through that extended leg. Relax through the toes. Releasing through the back. Also outer thigh and your glutes. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, use your supporting hand to help you return all the way into center. Take your time. Always coming out of the stretch as carefully and thoughtfully as you went in. Let's return that leg down towards the ground. Let's try that on the other side. Bring the left toes in towards you. We're going to raise through the right one up towards us. Bring it in towards your chest. And we're going to gently rotate round, circling round. Reverse the circles the other direction. And you can take that leg about 90 degrees and bring it all the way across. Bring your hands on the outside of that leg and just bring that across. And if you feel to allow the hip to lift, that's good for us. Releasing through the back, the outer thigh, and also through the glutes. Your right hand can come out to the side on a T shape. And you can gaze over that shoulder. Releasing through there. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, use your supporting hand to help you to raise that leg Bring it all the way around. Returning hands down by side. And your legs to full connection with the mat. Take a moment there. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to gently rotate round onto one side. You can use your forearm to help you. Just roll over onto one side. Use your forearm to just gently push upwards. Take your time. Coming into cross-legged position or similar as is comfortable to you. Sitting high on hip bones with a nice straight flat back. Bring the shoulders forwards and up. Bring them back and down. Be amazed by how much you can slide the shoulder blades down your back and how open and released and low your shoulders can rest. Let's bring one hand round. Let's bring it directly over the side of our head to your ear. Keep this shoulder nice and low. If you want to, you can walk your fingers outwards and lower your hand to the mat. And then we're going to pick up this gorgeous stretch through the neck by simply guiding the head directly to the side. If you feel to, you can gently rotate. Make this very gentle and very careful. You can rotate round to bring your chin closer to your chest. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gently returning your head into center. Bring the hand all of the way around. Coming forwards and up, back and down with shoulders. Be amazed as they slide down. For that openness through chest. On the other side, we can walk our fingers outwards. Bring the hand to the mat. The hand comes all the way around towards your ear as you begin to lengthen through the other side. Feel those long muscles of neck and shoulder begin to release. Here, working deeply through sternocleidomastoid. Feel as the shoulder begins to lengthen to the ground. Breathing down deep into your belly, belly expands, chest expands, collarbones slightly lift. And as you breathe out, if you'd like to, you can bring that slightly round on diagonal to bring the chin towards your chest. And so here also releasing through the trapezius group. That kite-shaped set of muscles that attaches in at the base of the skull travels out towards your shoulder and down your back. And gradually you can return the head into center. Bring your hand all of the way around. Bring the shoulders forwards and up. Bring them back and down. Bring the shoulder blades together. Slide them down your back. With the hands, you can clasp them in behind you, or you can bring the elbows together. You're going to bring it downwards and outwards on diagonal stretch. So bringing hands or elbows down and out behind you. Same time as this, so feel that gorgeous releasing opening of your chest. And if you feel to, with your head, crown of your head in alignment, you can lift your gaze gently skywards. And gently return your head. Release your hands and return your hands to your knees, palms up to the sky. And bring one hand on heart space, one hand on sacred life force energy space. Feel the connection between the two. Bring your hands out in front, bring them together. And we can bow in gratitude. Thank you to you, and thank you to each other. Whee! Thank you so much for joining me today. And let me take a moment to adjust the sound. Take your time as you come back round, coming back into your space and feeling that sensation of release, perhaps even a sensation of relief. You might feel lighter, you might feel longer, you might feel calmer. Let me unmute everybody. Hello, my darling.
Hello.
How was that?
Lovely.
Everybody looked like they were really enjoying that there. Oh, very soothing, wasn't it? Janice said, that was lovely, thank you. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Enjoy it. Aww. Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. If you have any feedback for today's session or sessions, feel free to pop that in the patreon.com/Little Egypt Studio. We also have Facebook as well, but I think gradually emigrating at the moment over to Patreon. That's where most of you are. That felt amazing. So soothed. It was like soul nourishment, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're joining me in a moment, at 12 o'clock, we've got total bodyweight workout. It's going to be awesome. We've got an amazing playlist. It's going to be lots of fun. I'll hopefully see you for that. And if not, have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Love you all.
Take care. See ya. Bye.
Bye.